bold new proposal is set to shake up the UK's digital landscape, and it's got everyone talking. Sir Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, is about to announce a plan that could change the way we identify ourselves in the digital age. But here's where it gets controversial. A compulsory digital ID scheme. Starmer believes that a nationwide digital ID scheme is the key to tackling illegal working and modernising the state. Senior government figures agree, arguing that it will help crack down on these issues. However, this idea is not without its critics. The practicalities of such a scheme are yet to be fully explored, and a consultation will be held to iron out the details. One of the main concerns is ensuring that those without smartphones or passports are not left behind. After all, we want a system that works for everyone, right? This proposal brings to mind Labour's previous attempt to introduce ID cards, which was ultimately blocked. But Starmer believes the debate has evolved since then, and with the increasing use of digital ID in our daily lives, it's time to reconsider. The government plans to use this scheme to check people's right to live and work in the UK, with their IDs verified against a central database. Currently, these checks rely on physical documents, but online verification routes have been available since 2022. So why the sudden enthusiasm for digital ID? Well, ministers are under pressure to address illegal migration, and they see this as a potential solution. Cabinet Office Minister Pat McFadden has even highlighted the scheme's potential to improve access to government services, citing the example of Estonia, where digital identity is used for various services, including medical records and banking. But not everyone is convinced. Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch calls it a very serious step that requires a national debate. She believes the government's announcement is a desperate attempt to distract from political manoeuvres. Reform UK goes further, denouncing the plan as a cynical ploy to tackle illegal immigration. They argue that it will only impinge on the freedoms of law-abiding citizens. The Liberal Democrats, who previously blocked Labour's ID card proposal, have also stated their opposition to a mandatory scheme. Former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, who is launching a new left-wing party, shares this view, calling it an affront to civil liberties. Employers already have a responsibility to check the right to work of prospective candidates, and since 2022, they've been able to use digital verification services for British and Irish passport holders. The government has also been phasing out physical permits for foreign residents, replacing them with online-only e-visas. Is a digital ID scheme the answer? Well, officials believe it could provide a more consistent approach to verifying identity and reduce the use of fake documents. However, the open rights group A Civil Liberties Campaign warns of data errors and systems failures, arguing that it could create a pre-crime state where we constantly prove our identity. What are your thoughts on digital ID cards? Do you think it's a necessary step to tackle illegal immigration and improve security? Or is it an invasion of privacy and a step too far? Starmer's speech on Friday will also address immigration tensions and the politics of patriotic renewal. He will warn of the toxicity of online debate and the need for a compassionate approach to immigration. Join the conversation and share your views. Let's discuss the pros and cons of this controversial proposal and explore the potential impact on our digital future.